Once upon a time, in a village called Mahabaleshwar, there lived a rich man named Balvinder Singh. He had an only son, Yashwant, who was inactive and unfocused in life. Yashwant showed no interest in anything, not even his studies. All he did was roam around with his friends all day. One day, Balvinder said, "Yashwant, it's time for you to concentrate on your studies. You're growing up, and you can't waste all your time with your friends. You need to focus." Yashwant replied, "Papa, why should I study? We are rich. Do you want me to do some clerical job by studying? Why are you insisting on this?" Balvinder explained, "Knowledge is divine, my son. One doesn't study to get a clerical job but to become wise. Knowledge teaches you how to live, and it can only be gained through teachers. There's so much to learn in this world, and you should start paying attention." "All right, Papa," Yashwant said reluctantly, "but I'm not interested in studying, and please don't force me. Just leave me alone." Balvinder grew increasingly worried about his son's future. He discussed the matter with his wife, Amarbur, who tried to console him, saying, "Don't worry too much. He's still young, and with time, things will change." But Balvinder was unconvinced. "We've pampered him long enough. Now, he's growing up, and if he continues to be this lazy, I'm afraid for his future. I don't know how to help him understand." Balvinder then decided that sending Yashwant away from home was the only solution. He believed that separating Yashwant from his friends and familiar comforts might make him realize the importance of life and studies. "Oh God," Amarbur exclaimed, "sending our only child away? Can you bear it?" Balvinder responded, "It's a tough decision, but it's necessary for his future. He needs to grow, and sometimes, tough love is required. We must act now to guide him, so he becomes responsible." Amarbur finally agreed, but she asked, "Where can we find a patient teacher who can properly guide him?" Balvinder suggested, "We have Acharya Vishnu Sharma in a nearby village, a renowned scholar. Even my brother's son, Sapper, was once as mischievous as Yashwant, but he's changed under Acharya's guidance. We'll send our son there too." The next day, after discussing it further, Balvinder spoke to Yashwant. Despite Yashwant's reluctance, he agreed to go to the ashram out of respect for his mother. He hoped to escape his father's constant nagging by agreeing to stay in the ashram temporarily. At the ashram, Acharya Vishnu Sharma welcomed Yashwant and promised Balvinder that he would shape Yashwant into a wise and capable young man. Yashwant, although rebellious at first, slowly started following Acharya's instructions. As time passed, Yashwant resented his guru's strictness, believing he was being forced into something meaningless. But one day, when Acharya left the ashram for a short trip, he entrusted Yashwant with the responsibility of teaching his son, Adithir. At first, Adithir refused to study, wanting to play instead, but Yashwant, now tasked with disciplining him, grew frustrated and slapped him. Though remorseful afterward, Yashwant realized that it was this discipline that brought Adithir back to focus. Upon Acharya's return, Adithir complained to his parents about the slap. Acharya, however, defended Yashwant, explaining that discipline is necessary for learning. Through this experience, Yashwant realized that his guru, like his father, had only ever wanted what was best for him. He reflected on his past actions, filled with regret for not understanding his father's good intentions. With newfound wisdom, Yashwant apologized to Acharya and resolved to study diligently. He realized that both his father and his guru only wanted to help him achieve greatness. In time, Yashwant completed his education, returned to his village, and took on the responsibility of caring for his parents, living a life filled with wisdom and respect. Moral * parents and teachers may sometimes seem strict, but their guidance is meant to help you grow into a better person. Respect their wisdom, for it will lead you to success.